My name is Alex Johnson, Family Man Real Estate Services at Real Estate Quest. And I thought it'd be fun to talk a little bit about some of the more uncommon things that I've seen in real estate. I've been selling homes since 2007, so I've got plenty of stories, but here's one for you. About 8 years ago, I got a call from a guy who told me that he and his brother had inherited their father's house in South Euclid. Their father recently passed away, and their sister had been caring for him. She was still living at the home, but they wanted to sell the property as quickly as they could and asked if I can go ahead and take a look. Of course I was excited. I jumped in my car and headed over to the house, and when I arrived, I grabbed my camera and started taking pictures of the exterior. Then, out of nowhere, I heard this loud banging on the windows. I looked up and I saw a woman who I assumed was in her early to mid-60s, standing inside the house, but she was completely naked. And I could see that she's pounding on the window. She's screaming, "Get off my property!" Needless to say, I was completely caught off guard. The only thing I can compare this scene to was like that scene from The Shining. The bathroom scene with the old woman, how she's kind of like chasing after Jack Nicholson. And so, but regardless, I decided to leave the property because I didn't want to create any more distress than was already happening. I got back in my car and I called the brother on my drive home, and that's when he explained to me that his sister was developmentally disabled and had been struggling since their father's passing. Suddenly, the entire situation made a lot more sense. But from that point on, the transaction became about much more than just selling a house. We worked together to find her a safe place to live before listing the property. And once everything was in order, we successfully sold the home. It was definitely not the easiest transaction I've ever handled, but it reminded me that in real estate, it's really just about the house. Behind every sale is a family, a story, sometimes circumstances that you never see coming. But with that said, I'll never forget looking up from the camera and seeing them pounding on the window. I swear, 8 years later, that memory is still ingrained in my brain. I'll never forget it. So when everyone tells me, "Oh my God, Alex, I'm gonna get my license. It's gonna be so great. I can't, it's gonna be easy money. We're gonna show homes. It's the best thing." I'm just like, okay, good luck.